Y'all, please don't irk me. When were y'all going to tell me, allegedly, that these two were in cahoots? Now, I did have to do some digging. Now, listen, I adore the Wayans family. And I love their story of basically coming up. But this took me for a loop. And to really be honest, this story has a lot of loopholes. Because the internet and everybody, they really don't know their timelines. I researched so many different websites and things like that, and I really try to stick with the main one. It's like everybody said, this happened, but at the same time, nobody has the same dates and times. So that's why this whole thing is like allegedly. So let's get right into it. So Damon and his wife Lisa married in 1984, and they were divorced 16 years later in 2000. And there were a lot of rumors allegedly going around saying that Damon was not faithful and that he had an affair with somebody on his cast. Now, this is where a lot of people are getting a lot of information wrong. Some people are under the impression that they divorced in 2004, but everything was finalized, I believe, in 2001. Now follow me. Now, Jennifer Freeman, the one who played Claire on the show, My Wife and Kids, she put out a memoir in 2018, and that was called Journey to Loving Yourself. Now, in the memoir, she allegedly stated that they had an affair during the show. And the internet, or whoever, believes that it happened in 2002. Now, follow me again. Jennifer was born in 1985. Now, listen, I'm not that good at math, but if you subtract 1985 from 2002, and me personally, I don't put nothing past anybody, but I don't know. I'm not saying she lying. I'm just saying, like I said in the beginning, everybody has their times all mixed up. And for me, even if she was 18, no, and no again. Now, even if this happened in 2002, he was already divorced. But a lot of people are under the impression that she caused the divorce. But she couldn't have because she was 15. And I don't think Damon was out here. I don't think so. Now, I'm not saying that that happened when she was like 19 or 20, because the show did run from 2000 to 2005. Now, another thing y'all need to understand, okay? Claire wasn't even the first Claire. She was the first Claire. So it makes me believe even more that, once again, y'all have a lot of information wrong. And that's okay. But what's not okay is you guys just spreading things. And listen, if I'm wrong, correct me. But at the end of the day, Jennifer was not the reason that they got divorced. And if this whole thing was like really a thing, I believe it would have been a lot bigger than it was. Because the internet and Hollywood, they would have had a field day with this. And I'll say this, I'm gonna mind my business. If this really happened, I am a little disgusted. Because even though that's your daughter, like on a show, me personally, I could never. And that's because I look at you as like the next up and coming. And in my eyes, you still a child. I don't care if they did it in 2005. She was still 20 years old. And you have a lot of people, the young people, they look up to really big stars. And especially when you're like the main character, all they want to do is kind of like please you. Anything you need in the scene, I got you. Because I'm eager to work. And I want more work after this. But on the other hand, I really don't think that it happened in the times that you guys are talking about. I will hope that she was 25 when you thought about doing something. Now, Jennifer, I don't think she would lie. Especially if you put it in a book and publish it. Because a lot of things have to be fact checked. But I truly hope this happened after the show.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love y'all.